All right, guys, here it is. So this is a 5.3 lm7 out of a Chevy Avalanche. We're gonna start a 1,000+ horsepower build on this thing. Right now it's pretty crusty. It's fresh out of the junkyard. I took apart the long block and everything seemed all right. I still haven't pulled the lifters out of the bores, but there's still cross-hatching in some of the cylinders. It's definitely high mileage. I think the truck had like 140 or 150,000 miles on it. Took all the pistons and rods out, obviously, to check the bearings and check all the side skirts of the pistons. It's definitely seen some lack of oil changes. The number, I think it's number 5 right there. You can see a groove in the bearing right there. That looks to be like it's probably ran it low on oil a couple times. You know, just kind of crappy maintenance, but we're not going to reuse these rods anyways. I'm going to do an Eagle rotating assembly, all forged stuff. We're going to make this into a 363. Busting off the main caps just to check the surface on the crank, and everything looks pretty good. We're not going to reuse this crank anyways, but I just wanted to get a kind of idea of what kind of maintenance this thing's seen. There's a light scuffing on there, but nothing that you can catch your fingernail on, which is typically a pretty good indicator of crappy oil maintenance. The rod bearings all look pretty good. This was the one that saw a little bit of some kind of groove in there. These are factory heads too. They're 706 casting heads. They're the small valve version, which kind of keeps the compression up a little bit. We're going to reuse these, but I'm going to take all this stuff off here. We're going to send them out to Texas Speed and have them PRC ported. Other than that, yeah, the castings look like they're in good shape. There's definitely never been any injuries to these. I wanted to use small valve heads just to kind of keep the compression up. Although they're going to do a valve job on them. This is still kind of more suited for what I wanted to do. I'm not doing anything fancy either with the fuel. I'm probably going to run it on E85 just to kind of kill the need for an intercooler. I might use an intercooler. I'm not entirely sure. This combo is going into an S10, so we're going to see kind of how much room is in the engine bay so we can fit things. But yeah, these are I think a better option than buying a set of AFRs or trick flow heads. Not that I can't. I just kind of wanted to stick with the stock block, stock head thing. Kind of doing this build just to kind of get the channel going again. I haven't posted in like 5 months. I was focused on mainly on shorts, and I kind of want to do a couple full-length videos showing somebody who's a beginner building one of these things. So, these have been out for years and years, and there's so much stuff on YouTube. I just kind of want to give, the guys that don't really mess with these, still mess with the old stuff, small blocks and big blocks, option to go watch somebody else struggle through all this. So yeah, thanks for tuning in.